It's time for the Morning Quickie with Sir William, the Duchess, and Cubby Kirk.
Good day. My name is Sir William, and I am here with the lovely, the talented, the Duchess.
Good day. How's it going?
It is great. You ready for a quickie?
Hit me.
Everybody get ready for the most influential man in the world. This guy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That guy.
You better get that checked out.
Our guy.
That is totally false.
Bill has saved lives just by asking, if your friends jumped off the bridge, would you? There's been multiple fertility clinics asking Bill for his help because if he did, they believe the world would be a better place. Everybody get ready for this guy. That guy. Our guy, the most influential man in the world, Bill Guerin.
And now in news headlines for Wednesday, February 27th, 2019. The House just voted in favor of blocking Trump's national emergency. The Democratic-controlled lower chamber voted 245 to 182 to approve a resolution that would terminate the national emergency, sending the measure over to the Senate, where its fate remains uncertain. Both the House and Senate will need to approve the resolution by a simple majority for it ultimately to pass. The measure was backed Tuesday by an overwhelming number of House Democrats, as well as 13 Republicans, though not enough to reach the lower chamber's veto-proof 290 threshold. Democrats are hoping to use this resolution to stymie Trump's emergency declaration, which they argue bypasses the spending authority of Congress granted by the Constitution. As part of the National Emergencies Act of 1976, Congress has a legislative check it can use to block an emergency. All the resolution needs is a simple majority of lawmakers in both chambers to approve it. Republican Representative Matt Gaetz, a staunch ally of President Donald Trump, threatened Michael Cohen on Tuesday with the release of damaging personal information, the latest in a string of increasingly aggressive attacks on Trump's former lawyer as he testifies before Congress this week. Hey, at Michael Cohen 212, do your wife and father-in-law know about your girlfriends? Maybe tonight would be a good time for the chat. I wonder if she'll remain faithful when you're in prison. She's about to learn a lot. Gaetz, a sitting Florida congressman, wrote on Twitter Tuesday afternoon. Gaetz's tweet came one day before Cohen is scheduled to testify publicly in the House Oversight Committee. Cohen is planning to offer up potentially damaging information about the president to Congress, including a document that he claims will show the president engaged in criminal conduct related to hush money payments to porn star Stormy Daniels, according to a person familiar with his planned testimony. Gaetz is not on the oversight panel. Congress has voted to massively expand public lands and create 4 national monuments. Congress passed a sweeping public lands conservation package that would protect millions of acres of lands and rivers across the country and create 4 national monuments and more than 1 million new acres of new wilderness. The National Resources Management Act approved a 363 to 62 vote Tuesday in the House of Representatives, received overwhelmingly bipartisan support in both chambers, and now heads to President Donald Trump, who, according to the Washington Post, is expected to sign it. McHenry County State's Attorney Patrick Kennelly announced Tuesday morning that 37-year-old Ryan Heineman of Spring Grove was found guilty after a jury trial for 2 counts of aggravated driving under the influence of alcohol stemming from a June 2016 incident. According to a release from the McHenry County State's Attorney's Office, Heineman was found wandering on the side of the road on June 26, 2016, in Spring Grove, while his Jeep was smashed against a tree in a berm not too far from the road. Female passenger Tanya McDonough, 33, was found lying in a ditch and pronounced dead on the scene, according to officials. The defendant was taken to the hospital where his blood was drawn, determining that he had an alcohol level of .131, officials said. According to a release, Heinemann admitted to law enforcement that he'd been drinking and had injuries consistent with the driver's seatbelt impact bruises. And finally, an SUV crashed into a liquor store Tuesday in the 300 block of North LaFox Street. The SUV is reported to have crashed into LaFox Wine and Spirits at 11:15 a.m., causing extensive damage to the inside of the store. South Elgin first responders were on the scene. The driver of the vehicle was taken to an area hospital for observation, and no other injuries were reported. Those are your news headlines for Wednesday, February 27th, 2019. You know him, you love him. He's our guy, Cubby Kurt, with today's sports update. And now in sports headlines, the Zion Williamson watch continues, and Duke struggles without its big man in a 77-72 loss to Virginia Tech on Tuesday. While the Blue Devils managed to find a workaround without their potential player of the year against Syracuse last weekend, there was no such answer against the Hokies, who combined timely three-pointers with a dominant performance in the paint, where Williamson's absence was glaring. "We're used to having Zion down there," said Cam Reddish, who finished with 17 points in the loss. "He gives us everything we need. We're trying to adjust to not having him, and day by day we're getting there, but hopefully we'll have him back soon." Dallas Cowboys pass rusher Randy Gregory has been suspended indefinitely for again violating the NFL's substance abuse policy and terms of the conditional reinstatement, according to the league on Tuesday. Gregory missed all but 2 games in 2016 and the entire 2017 season because of multiple violations of the policy in his first 2 seasons with the Cowboys. He returned to play in 14 games in 2018 and finished second on the Cowboys with 6 sacks and 28 quarterback pressures. According to sources, the Cowboys were aware Gregory was facing another penalty and were not caught off guard by the news. And finally, Major League Baseball is prepared to scuttle the implementation of a pitch clock until at least 2022 as part of a wide-ranging proposal to the MLB Players Association that would include the ability to implement a 3-batter minimum rule for pitches and roster size changes in 2020, sources familiar with the plan told ESPN. Major League Baseball is also proposing limitations on position player usage as pitchers, getting rid of the non-waiver trading period, and further citing mound visits and potentially shortening inning breaks, sources said. The proposal sent to the league Tuesday is the latest in back-and-forth bargaining session centered around the league's unilateral ability to implement a 20-second pitch clock. Amid tension between the parties stemming from the free agent market players found unsatisfactory, the league, which is testing the pitch clock in spring training games, offered not to revisit the issue until after the 2021 expiration of the current collective bargaining agreement as part of a broader set of rule changes. Those are your sports headlines for Wednesday, February 27th.
Duchess, what day is it?
Today we're celebrating National Strawberry Day. Hard to believe when I look outside and all I see is ice and snow.
Please follow us on social media. Our website is twogingers.com. That's gingers with a Z. On Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest at 2gingers. And on Twitter at 2gingers. At Sir William 1015 and at the Duchess 1015.
It's time. The most interesting woman in the world. Some say if she would have ran back in 2016, she would be the first woman president. The one, the only, the award-winning, the Duchess.
Good day, Suburbia. This is the Duchess, and here's our 7-day forecast. Today, cloudy skies, a high of 29 degrees. Tonight, we'll see a low of 9. Then tomorrow, clouds continue with a high of 27. Friday, cloudy with a high of 36. On Saturday, clouds again with a high of 27. Sunday, we could see some sunshine with a high of only 14. On Monday, partly cloudy, a high of 13. Then on Tuesday, partly cloudy and a high of 16.
And now, the community calendar.
I love bringing us the community calendar. If you'd like me to announce something that's happening in our area, or maybe you have a special birthday or anniversary or even congratulations, hit me up on social media or email me at theduchess1015@gmail.com. Town Square Players is pleased to announce Disney's Beauty and the Beast, the musical. Opening on March 1st and running for 3 weekends, shows are as follows on Thursday evenings at 8 p.m., Fridays at 8 p.m., Saturdays at 2 p.m. and 8 p.m., and Sundays 2 p.m. only. On Saturday, March 23rd, please notice there will only be an afternoon 2 p.m. show. For more information, you'll want to go to their website at www.woodstockoperahouse.com. This is a family-friendly event. Town Square Players presents Disney's Beauty and the Beast. It's adapted from the Walt Disney Pictures Academy Award-winning 1991 animated musical film of the same name, which in turn had been based on the classic French fairy tale by Jean-Marie Le Prince de Beaumont. You're welcome. Beauty and the Beast tells the story of a cold-blooded prince who has been magically transformed into an unsightly creature as punishment for his selfish ways. To revert into his true human form, the Beast must first learn to love a bright, beautiful young woman whom he has imprisoned in his enchanted castle before it's too late. It's a tale as old as time, and there is still room for plenty of guests. However, some shows have sold out, so please grab your tickets today for Beauty and the Beast at Woodstock Opera House. You can go to their website at www.woodstockoperahouse.com.
Beauty and the Beast.
Hey, Duchess, do you have plans on March 2nd?
March 2nd. Yes, I do, actually. I am going to be at Huntley's premiere party of the year.
You are the Duchess at the premiere party of the year, aren't you?
With you, Sir William. That's right. We are hosting this year's 2019 Huntley Home Biz and Wellness Expo.
That's right. Hosted by the Chamber of Huntley. We are going to MC and we're going to rock your world from 9 to 4.
9 to 4.
I'm so excited. There's going to be
cafe, prizes, vendors, adoptable dogs, entertainment by us,
and a doggy show.
Kid fun stuff, free admission, and so many vendors you're not even going to know what to do with.
Now, I heard rumors there was going to be a cat show, but that's not true, is it?
Wow.
So we don't need to worry if you have cat allergies.
Saturday, March 2nd from 9 to 4, come out to 12015 Mill Street or the Huntley Park District.
We'll see you there.
Lake in the Hills Youth Athletic Association is now open for spring and summer registration for baseball and softball. Registration will officially close on February 28th, so you'll want to get on this immediately. You can find out all of the information you need at www.lithyyaa.org. Registered players are cordially invited to the free clinic on February 23rd for 5 through 8-year-olds. It's held from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And on March 2nd for 9-year-olds through 12-year-olds from 4 p.m. until 6 p.m. That's located at the Dugout 1201 Armstrong Street in Algonquin. Again, Lake in the Hills Youth Athletic Association can be found on their website at www.lithyyaa.org. Kicking off today is McHenry County Restaurant Week. Today, February 27th, tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, McHenry County Restaurant Week is in full effect. You know you're in a special place when you can define it by its distinct culture. When it tastes, views, and sounds are all on its own. When people want to come to a place to experience how it's different from other places they've been, and they can see the world's possibilities in slightly different way. We are proud of the distinct tastes and experiences available throughout McHenry County and want to showcase them for the next 9 days during McHenry County's inaugural Restaurant Week. To learn more about participating restaurants in McHenry County, you can go to their website at www.mchenrycorestaurantweek.com.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Julie. Huh? Julie. Huh? Guess what day it is? Julie. Huh? Julie. Huh? Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Anybody? Anybody? Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Anybody? Anybody? Mike. Huh? What day is it, Mike? Huh? Woo-hoo! Mike. Huh? What day is it, Mike? Huh? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Leslie, guess what today is? Leslie, guess what today is? Leslie, guess what today is? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day!
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day! Uh-oh. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Uh-oh. Mike. What day is it, Mike?
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day!
It's Hump Day.
Hump Day!
I'm tickled pink that things aren't going my way, 'cause that would be boring. Spend my last cent on cheese and champagne. What a wonderful morning. Never mind, she declined to the first date. It was only on my birthday. Never mind all the lines on the highway. Give me time to reflect a bit, 'cause I'm just having a good day. Having a good day. Having a real good morning.
Hi, it's me, the Duchess. Sir William and I would like to thank you so much for joining us for the Morning Quickie. If you would be so kind as to share it with 2 of your closest friends, and please don't forget to click that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. Thanks. Make it a great day. Bye-bye.
Stay classy.
Bye-bye.